missive. Rook, you remember Linus Prosper, the Snake Nest owner? Everything he did for that demonic deal, he thought it would save his kid. After we found Linus, I asked around. Linus has been raising Reggie alone. I didn't want the kid left to fend for himself. Before the end, Linus sent Reggie to stay with a friend. The friend wasn't expecting the arrangement to be long-term, but they're willing to give the kid a home. The news wasn't easy to break, but he has people looking out for him. I didn't find evidence of demons around or lingering blood magic on Reggie. The demon's interest in this family appears broken, for now. But the Shadow Dragons will keep an eye out just in case. Rook, I must thank you again for helping me. Quillen, the Shadow Dragon healer, says I'm well mended. We've worked together to map routes through blighted parts of the catacombs. A few more wardens have arrived as well. Between the Grey Wardens and the Shadow Dragons, we'll clear these tunnels of Darkspawn. We're in this together, all over Thetis. Wherever the fight takes you next, I don't believe you and your friends will find a way through. This blight, or blights, will be stopped. Darktown, everything's done. So, I think it's time to get Taash. I'm going to flip a coin to see if I get Taash or Emmerich. Heads is Taash. I guess it's Taash. Since Taash is going to be a warrior, and I'm assuming she's going to detonate and apply the same stuff as Davrin, then I guess I won't use Davrin. Maybe? I don't know. I'm gonna use Balara because I haven't used Balara in a while. Oh. I guess I didn't investigate this.
Striking the crossroads without forethought would be folly. The rebellion controlled it for far too long. Its defenses will be artfully hidden.
You will not press. Our forces are cunning and sharp.
Fen'Harel's spite is endless, and his trickery not easily overcome. He will have traps in wait. A crossroads in ruin is no good to us.
That was Elganon and Gillenane. Were we eavesdropping on the past? Here in the crossroads, the dagger must be able to overhear them. Just a little. Let's hope it doesn't work both ways.
Balara, other than you and Rook, I've never heard about Veil Jumpers. And I miss that.
Oh, well, we're new. Just started up recently. You know, when Arleth and Forrest started going all weird?
When was that?
Little bit before Elgranon and Gillenane showed up.
That can't be a coincidence.
Lines up nicely, doesn't it? Well, not nicely, but it lines up.
Taash, a Hunari dragon hunter with the Lords of Fortune, is luring a dragon from its lair so that the Lords can safely loot its treasure. But brutal Antom invaders have plans of their own.
Hey.
I don't know. I'll say what I think later.
Hi, I'm Rook. I'm very much hoping you're Taash.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
The Lords want to hit a cave on the coastal cliffs. Big Vincimer makes her lair there. We get her out, the Lords get in, we go home and get drunk. Might be more on Tom. Don't get in my way.
I've got a good feeling about her. So what's the plan exactly?
We need to lure the Vinsimer out of her lair. I set bait. She comes out to eat. My partners loot the lair while she's out here. We'll find the bait on the beach.
So I'll just say what I'm thinking now, just in case it gets into a very long cutscene. She doesn't look as bad as I thought she would, especially based around like the reception around the trailers and the first looks at her. But I just don't like how the Kianari look. Or at least Kianari like Taash, how they look. The Antam like are fine. Or like how you'd expect Kianari to look. It's just weird that they decided to make everyone but the Antam, like all the Kianari but the Antam, look completely different, and it's just, I don't know, it's just jarring.
You said the dragon we're dealing with was a Vinsimer.
Yeah, blue with a yellow belly. Breathes lightning.
Lightning? Shoot, I forgot my lucky boots. If I'd known.
We're not fighting her. Lords just want the Horde in her lair.
I'll come back and explore here after. Looks like we're dropping down.
On Tom ahead. Be ready. They go hard. Watch yourself. They have Gatlock cannons.
Yeah, so it looks like I can come back up here.
Shit. This is not your land.
So you've got no problem fighting other Kunari?
I'm from Rivaini. Not like I follow the Qun.
I mean, you've got the arm ropes.
Sure. I wear a lot of stuff. You don't get to tell me who I am. Doesn't matter anyway. The Antam don't follow the Qun either. Not anymore.
So, why did you want to join up with us, Taash?
I don't.
I thought you wanted us here to help you.
No.
Okay. Dragon's Breath and the Antam Schism. The official story of the Qunari attack upon the south holds that the Dragon Breath plan to attack the south was a rogue action against official Qunari orders. This is true, but it's not the whole truth. The Salasari, the triumvirate of the Qun, represents the Qunari people. The Arashak commands the Antam, the military branch that represents the body. The Arakun leads the scholars and priests, representing the soul. And the Arigena guides the craftspeople, representing the mind. After the breach wreaked chaos upon the south, the Triumvirate suggested caution and sent a Qunari representative to observe and report on the Inquisition. But some in the Antam and the Ben Hassarath believed their leaders lacked the will to end the threat. Dragon's Breath was indeed unsanctioned, but it was not unpopular. Qunari who had fought the Blood Mages of Tevinter had learned to fear all magic. They wanted a fast solution. When Dragon's Breath failed, the surviving Ben Hassarath spies surrendered. In contrast, the Antam insisted that Dragon's Breath had failed because it did not go far enough. The boss, they declared, did not merit education under the Qun. They must be conquered or destroyed. When their Arashok, who had fought Darkspawn and Ferelden during the Fifth Blight, argued against this demand, his own Kithshoks declared him corrupt. They ambushed the Arashok at the War Council, leaving him badly injured. And then the bloodthirsty Antam went to war, a body now bereft of mind and soul. It says the Arashok who had fought Darkspawn in Ferelden. Is that Sten? Or are they implying this is an Arashok who was still Arashok in Ferelden? Because if that's the case, I don't think the Arashok from Dragon Age 2 ever mentioned that. And he was in Kirkwall the entire time, so he never fought Darkspawn, right? That's the timeline. So it's either referring to the Arashok who was in Kirkwall, but it's probably not, because he was in Kirkwall the entire time and he wasn't doing anything with Darkspawn. Or it's referring to Sten, because he fought Darkspawn in Ferelden during the Fifth Blight. But the way this is written, I can't tell if it's referring to someone who was Arashok during the Fifth Blight. I don't know. If that is a reference towards Sten, kinda sucks. That's like, I mean, I'm sure just other stories of him, but it kind of sucks how he just never returns. Like you have Liliana, Morrigan, Alistar, Loghain, even Hawk. It sucks that there's so many cool characters that aren't returning at all. Can I destroy this? Doesn't look like it. I mean, like, I should be able to, I just don't see anything.
We're not fighting the dragon?
No. Vincimers eat big game, usually sea life. They're not hostile unless you do something stupid.
Like poke around in its lair?
Right. So we lure her out, then the lords go in and grab anything shiny.
But you do kill dragons, right? You're a dragon hunter.
I kill them when they need killing. This one doesn't. All right, beach is up ahead.
Right. You said we'd find bait here?
Bait'll find us. Come on.
That sounds exciting. Deep stalkers!
Knew they'd find us.
Oh, so the deep stalkers are the bait?
Yup.
Oh, that's clever. For sure.
You missed.
That one looks bigger than the rest.
That's their pack leader. Take her down.
I'm ready. Right now.
I think that's the last of them. Now what?
Now I get the fire going and make our dragon dinner. Good. She'll like it. And this potion will put her to sleep for a few hours. But we gotta get her attention. Use the horn up there. Come on, she'll be here soon.
So, we held up our end of the bargain.
You did okay.
There was no bargain. She didn't tell us she was gonna give us anything, did she?
So, what do y'all do?
Right now, we're trying to take down evil god monsters and their blighted dragons.
What? That can't be right. Dragons don't get blighted. They're smart enough to avoid that crap.
However it's happening, the gods are using the blight to force dragons to attack people.
That's messed up. Somebody needs to stop them.
Wow. That's messed up. Somebody needs to stop them. Okay.
There you go. A Taash curry.
No,
Where
a
are we
little
headed?
jig.
That old Grey Warden fort. Anton might be there. I want to see what they're doing. If it's anything the Lords of Fortune need to worry about.
So she responds to the horn?
This time,
So, not the first time you've done this?
took a while to get her used to it.
Sounds like you've got her trained.
You train a dog. You reach an understanding with a dragon. Vinsomers are clumsy on land. Better in the water. They cut the surface like a knife.
They swim?
They dive down after prey like a giant bird. Sometimes they stun schools of fish with their lightning. Gulp them all down in a single bite.
Day 4. Clear weather, warm and humid. Found more traces of gold in lower streams. Tomorrow we'll attempt to climb to upper cliffs. I believe a major lode may be near. I've seen Antom again, but it's easy enough to avoid them.
Oh, wow! That dragon got very, very close.
Letting us know she sees us. Might also be her way of saying thanks for the food.
Can I hit that? Nope. Please, let me down.
Someone put a lot of work into these fortifications. Why'd they leave?
This used to be a big Grey Warden outpost. They left after the Darkspawn stopped coming.
Okay, what are we pointing these at this time? Anything on the base? I don't really see anything. Yeah, I'll come back once I get a hint, because I'm not gonna freaking start spitting those randomly.
Well, there's definitely Antom here.
Let's check inside the fort. I want to see what they're doing. More on Tom.
Oh my god.
I'll show you weak dust people! Come on, let's keep looking.
So the Antom took over the outpost after the Grey Wardens abandoned it?
Yeah. Rivaini and the Canary were at peace forever. Then the Antom broke away from the Qun and invaded. But Canary builders are part of a different caste. They didn't break away. So the Antom take over old forts like this instead of building their own.
Please. Oh my god. Your instructions are unchanged. Use the nets to bring the dragon from the sky and the grapples to tie it down. Do this and win glory for the Antom.
Grapples, nets. The Antom are going after the Vincimer.
Shouldn't the dragon be okay against the Antom?
Not after I drugged her. Come on. They've been watching. They knew I drug her to make her sleep. Assholes!
What is this enemy design? I don't know. This enemy just sucked. Like, I'd be fine if my attacks just didn't do damage, but the stagger is obnoxious. Especially when that enemy just sits there and doesn't do anything. Orders came down today. We're abandoning the fortress. No more darkspawn. Too expensive to maintain. Can't believe it. Worse, Tops was reassigned to Bloody Ferelden. I'm being sent to Weishaupt. I don't know what I'll do without them. It's been Tops and Mel since the joining. Bloody hell. Bloody Ferelden. Mel Caravu. Don't know who that is. Also, I don't like this music. It feels like I would hear this in like Battlefield or Call of Duty.
Come on! They're hitting us from there! For sure!
I hate this design so much, there's nothing else I can do. If I melee attack or if I use a range attack, I get staggered. So they can melee attack. It's annoying that I'm like in their face and they keep spamming range attacks. I don't know what to say about this. It's like the combat's fun. It's just there's so many little issues that just make it annoying.
They haven't seen us yet. We can run.
Hey!
I brought her down. She's mine by right.
Makara.
Mara Namra Benari Bala. A Taash Martarost, a Sitarala. Kyuto. Tarala.
I guess she can just do that.
Come on.
Okay. Has any other Kunari ever just done something like that?
You bet.
They've got us in range. Enemies in range.
Ready here. Ranged. Ready for a follow-up.
The range attacks rely too much on me seeing this indicator that like if they're behind a bunch of enemies that I just comboed, I'm not dodging the attack because I can't see it.
Taking fire. Ranged incoming.
Coming at range.
Hitting us from range. Hitting us from range. Finish them now. Ready for a follow-up.
So, you breathed fire.
Yeah. Amazing! Can all Kunari breathe fire?
Were we supposed to know this? Because I don't remember you mentioning it.
We can talk later. Let me know when you're ready. I'll burn the chains off the dragon.
Is she gonna be grateful we freed her? Do you think she'd give us a ride?
No, she's gonna be pissed.
Oh, well that's too bad.
Yeah, I know.
As one dragon flew off, now safe to finish its nap, uninterrupted, another was about to wake up. The surviving Antam poachers carried news of a fire-breathing Kunari back to their leader.
Which ones even survived? What the
Taash
hell?
and the team would soon find themselves being hunted by the Dragon King.
Wonderfully done, Taash. While you
Oh,
played with the
Isabel?
big scary dragon, we looted the shiny stuff from her cave. So, Rook, Varric's talked
What the
about
fuck?
you. I see he wasn't making shit up this time. They call me Isabella, among other things.
What did you find in the cave?
A lot of dragon shit, gold, some fancy trinkets, and this.
The thing that sucks about this then is that for anyone that wanted their hawk to be canon who killed Isabella, well, that's just not a thing anymore. It was like, I get it. There's some, I don't know. And that kind of just sucks. Because there's like minor things in Dragon Age 2 that would change depending on what happened in Origins. And then there's minor things in Inquisition that would change depending on what happened in 2 and Origins. But now it's just, it doesn't seem like anything matters.
It almost looks like a rune. Does it do anything?
Shit, I hope not.
It conveys knowledge. While not as impressive as a magical explosion, it can still change the world.
Rook, this is Shathan. She's our expert on Kunari artifacts.
This piece predates the Steel Age by centuries. It comes from an earlier attempt at settlement. One that left no survivors. You used your fire.
What? No.
Were you seen by the Antam? You promised you would be careful, Evatash. You need to be away for a while. It is good you are joining Rook's team.
I'm what?
This doesn't this doesn't hit the same as Flemeth just making Morgan join our team. Especially with the delivery from Taash. It does not sound like she's surprised.
We expect some dragon trouble, so we need a dragon hunter. You'll feel right at home.
Hooray.
Our contact here said you'd agreed to join us.
Didn't Shathan... I thought you and your mother had agreed on this.
Nope.
Whoops. Well, you'll work it out. You always do. For gold and glory, Taash. You're welcome back whenever. Rook, pleasure doing business with you.
Mother, what did you do?
I thought you would enjoy the chance to work with Rook's team. Do you not wish to stop these blighted dragons?
Of course I do. I might have decided to join on my own. Maybe after you talked to me.
I talked to you about not using your fire in front of the Antam. I will prepare potions for you to take. Would you prefer ginger or lavender?
The ginger.
Hassam Vinek. Rook, you will keep her safe.
This is a very awkward scene. And not like an entertaining awkward, it's just awkward. I don't want to say any of these. I don't want to say any of this.
She strong-armed you onto the team just like that, huh?
Looks like.
Anyway, welcome to the team. Might not be what you wanted, but we could really use the help.
I'll get my stuff. Hey. It is.
Sorry?
Joining your team. It is what I wanted.
Glad to hear it.
Kind of wanted to see Ashley Birch's character. Oh, we're just gonna leave like that? Taash, a Kunari dragon hunter, lured a dragon from its lair with the team's help so that her fellow Lords of Fortune could steal its treasure. When Anton poachers tried to take the drugged and sleepy dragon, Taash defended it and revealed her ability to breathe fire. As Taash joined the team, the surviving Anton fled back to their leader, the Dragon King, with word of a rare fire-breathing Kunari. Rook. The Venatori took full advantage of the chaos, as if the dragon wasn't enough. I knew it'd be bad, but it's gone worse than I thought. I'll need to stay here longer. I found Rana, then there's Hal at the fish fry. I contact Alec from the threads, but you don't need a list of people you don't know. The time for a friendly tour of Docktown is long gone. The point is, there are people I've confirmed are alive, and others I still need answers for, one way or another. I'll be back once I know. So I'm back here again.
Taash, see what you can do.
I hate keeping watch here. Tops doesn't believe me, but I swear that statue's eyes follow me at night. Why'd they build a castle around that thing anyways? It may be a city elf from Val Royeaux, but even I know the Dread Wolf when I see him.
Looks like the Dread Wolf finds his way just about everywhere.
Rivain is on pretty good terms with the Dalish clans. We get elven stuff here and there.
You say we get stuff like this is imported.
Want to take a look behind the waterfall? Sometimes there's treasure.
Oh. Day 2. Light rain all day. Found trace gold flakes and some... Okay, I don't care. There's a quest here.
So, Taash, Lords of Fortune. You're treasure hunters, right?
Yep.
And that includes ruins? Elven ruins?
Yep.
I see. Okay. Sure.
Okay.
It's Cataranda herself chased us here. That was... What? I don't want to read that. Already it's just written... Why? Okay.
So, those artifacts you find, you sell them?
Some of them. The rest go to Shiv.
Who's Shiv?
Elven guy. He's from a Dalish clan that works with us.
A clan works with you?
Yeah. Shiv makes sure we don't sell anything sacred to your people.
Huh.
I don't know why Balara sounds so confused by that.
Another of those Fen Harel altars.
No. It is Lucanus thing.
What? How?
I don't know. I don't think the game even knows. They haven't explained it.
See if it burns. Look, we got a new door. Bet there's something good on the other side.
Here lies Ty. He died as he lived, saying, "Hold my grog." He buried what was left of him. Help yourself to his stuff. Goodbye, Ty. I'll be seeing you soon. Reese. Or Rise, I don't know. After agreeing that the Darkspawn are a threat, the Qunari sent their first warden recruit. He had trouble living under the restrictions of his homeland, from what little we gather. He should fit right in with the rest of the wardens. I don't know that he cares about warden ideals, but he's a great fighter. He passed the joining and even helped kill an ogre coming up through the volcano. The only thing left is to give him a name. The Qunari are normally just named after their jobs, he says, so we're calling him Gray for now. Always wondered when the Qunari first joined the Wardens. Good to see even the Qunari took the Blight seriously.
So, about Shiv. He examines ancient elven artifacts you find?
Yeah. Tells us what not to sell because it's cultural, or because it might blow up.
How does he know?
He's the... thing. What's the word? Like my mother, but for elf stuff.
He's the keeper for the Dalish clan? And the Lords of Fortune listen to him?
Yeah. He pays us a finder's fee on stuff that should stay with his people. He also gives us a heads up about which floor tiles will set off fire traps or something.
Maybe after I finish my Veilguard playthrough, I'll go back and play Origins 2 and Inquisition again. That will be very, very long.
Most treasure hunters I run into aren't like you. The Lords of Fortune, I mean. It's surprising.
Oh. You thought we were assholes.
No. Well, maybe a bit. Before, but not now. Most treasure hunters don't care. They take whatever's shiny to try and sell it, no matter how important it is.
Right. Assholes. The Lords like treasure, but we do it right. We have Shiv for elf stuff and my mother for Qunari stuff.
That's surprisingly respectful.
Also keeps us from getting cursed and crap.
Well, there are 9 combinations. Oh, it's just one of these. Okay. Okay. Dude, my brain is so big. I don't know what that opened. One. Oh. Got another quest. Oh. And this is 2. No, that's 3. Okay, well, I can't get it wrong, it looks like, because it won't let me interact with it.
That Dalish clan you worked with really has a keeper named Shiv?
His full name is longer. Shibari, Shivara.
Shivanis? That's Elven for dedication to duty.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Do we know a Siobhan is?
That's more like it. Elfir, I mean. And you call him Shiv, for short.
And because he once stabbed a Venatori in the face.
Oh my!
Yeah, he drank for free that night. I'm on it.
What are those?
I'll need a wisp. Taash, see what you can do.
Sure.
Oh.
Looks like we made a door.
That is not a door. I'll grab that wisp after. I want to see what's up here. The eruption. The seer warned us of a darkspawn horde gathering in the tunnels of Shark's Mouth. The fighting was fierce, more darkspawn than we'd seen in years. They would have overwhelmed us, but the seer called on spirits to awaken the volcano. Warden Grey was more scared of the seer than he was of the Hurlocks. Kunari have a particular fear of mages and demons, but Grey still protected the seer until her ritual was complete. I'm watching lava pour from the jaws of Sharkmouth as I write this. It'll be years before the Darkspawn find another way to the surface. The seer said the eruption would anger some spirits, but we'll deal with that as we must. It kind of bothers me we're not seeing any of the original Darkspawn. And I don't mean like timeline-wise, I mean like from Origins and 2. Like we're not, and I think they even got rid of them in Inquisition. Like we don't have Hurlocks and Genlocks. We don't have any of those anymore. It made it a little bit more interesting, especially visually, when you see a tiny Darkspawn and you see a big one. And like even the ogres, like those are completely different. And I'm fine with change, just as long as, I don't know, you keep the original identity. The only things that are relatively similar are like a couple of the demons, and we're not even seeing any demons. The only demon I think that's the same as like the Wraith, and those are like, actually anyway, no, I think the Wraiths are even different.
Look at that ocean view.
Hear that? Door's open.
Okay.
I've been here 3 days now, and I'm so close I can feel it. The treasure the old records talked about is just behind this door. The seals are the key. Find the matching ones and the door should open. They're hidden around the castle. It's almost like the bones are watching me, waiting for me to find these seals. If I get this open, I can go back to Kirkwall rich enough to buy the Viscounty. Running low on food. Ate some of the local plants and my guts are feeling weird. Just gonna close my eyes for a minute. No, I will change your clothes once we get back. So we did a lot. I don't think there's anything else for me to do. So I still got a couple... There's a Black Emporium? Where the hell is Black Emporium? Okay. So up next is Emmerich. I don't really know anything about him. And I think... Yeah, I don't think I'll take Taash with me.